Billions of people ate my burgers every year, but my son never had a single dinner with me. I built an empire that fed the world. My own family starved for my presence. Private jets, ocean view mansions, and billions in profit, yet my children barely knew me. I sold happiness in a paper bag. At home, there was only empty chairs at the table. My burgers made strangers smile. My family hadn't smiled at me in 20 years. I gave the world 99-cent value meals. I never gave my kids a single real meal with their father. End-stage diabetes from the very food I sold. That was my body's way of collecting the bill. I owned the golden arches of success. My home had become a house of silence. While the world lined up at my drive-thrus, my son was driving away from me. I fed millions every day. I forgot to feed love to the people who carried my last name. In the hospital bed, dying from my own product, I finally tasted regret. A little boy with cancer looked me in the eyes and asked for one real burger before he died. He didn't want to live longer. He just wanted to taste something he loved one last time. That boy's words hit harder than any boardroom loss I ever had. I closed 300 stores the week after that conversation. I walked away from the empire that made me rich so I could finally become a father. Now I grow organic vegetables on land I once used for parking lots. Every Sunday I cook dinner with my own hands and my children finally come home. The first time my son sat at the table and said, "Thanks, Dad," I cried into the mashed potatoes. I used to measure success by billions served. Now I measure it by family dinners served. My body was killing me with the food I sold. My soul was dying from the love I withheld. I fed the world empty calories. I starved my family of everything that matters. The boy in the hospital didn't want my money. He wanted the one thing I never gave my own kids. I traded the golden arches for a simple garden and never looked back. My doctor said the diabetes was terminal. My family said my absence was worse. I stopped selling poison and started growing hope. From CEO to weekend farmer, the best decision I ever made. My grandchildren now pick tomatoes I planted with my own hands. I used to rush through life at 200 mph. Now I slow down for Sunday dinner. The empire fed billions. The garden finally fed my soul. I built a fast food kingdom on speed. Redemption came when I finally slowed down. My son left home because Dad was always at the office. He came back when Dad started cooking. I sold lies wrapped in paper. Now I serve truth on a wooden table. The hospital bed taught me what the boardroom never could. I owned the company. The company owned my life until I let it go. From private jets to planting seeds, this is my real legacy. I fed the world junk. I finally fed my family love. The boy with cancer gave me the courage to kill my own empire. I don't chase quarterly profits anymore. I chase Sunday laughter at the table. My arteries were clogged with regret. My heart is finally open again.
Higher, Grandpa! Higher, Grandpa!
I used to be the king of empty calories. Now I'm the grandfather who shows up.
Closing 300 stores hurt. Watching my family heal felt like winning the lottery. I spent my life selling convenience. I almost lost the most inconvenient thing, real connection. My doctors gave me 6 months. My family gave me a second chance. The greatest product I ever launched was a home-cooked meal. I fed strangers happiness for decades. I finally fed my own children the same. From corner office to kitchen counter, this is where I found peace.
My son never got a happy meal from me. Now he gets a real one every Sunday.
I built an empire on grease and speed. I rebuilt my life on soil and time.
The boy in the hospital didn't survive, but his words saved my family. I was dying from the food I sold. I came back to life by stopping. No more billboards, just family photos on the fridge.
I traded the title of C, although I had the title of Grandpa Who Cooks.
My legacy is no longer measured in billions served. It's measured in hearts fed. I used to hide behind the brand. Now I stand in the garden with my kids. The diabetes almost killed me. The loneliness already had. I fed the world. The world never fed me back what I needed most.
Sunday dinners are now the only meeting I refuse to miss.
I sold the illusion of joy in a box. I finally gave real joy at home.
My empire collapsed so my family could rise.
I was the empty calories king. Now I'm just Bob, the dad who shows up. From board meetings to backyard barbecues, this is my redemption.
The boy's request for a burger changed the menu of my entire life.
I stopped feeding the world poison and started feeding my family presents.
My children came home not for the money. They came home for the man I finally became. I lost my health to my own product. I gained my family by walking way away. The greatest confession I ever made was to my own son over a home-cooked meal. I fed billions, but love was the one thing I never put on the menu. Until now. My body paid the price. My soul collected the reward when I came home. I fed the world for 60 years. Today I finally feed the only people who ever mattered, my family.